Hi, I want to do a 5-minute video. I am looking to connect with these kinds of people. Someone who has been in corporate and has retired, someone who has been in corporate and has lost their job, someone who's been in corporate and quit. I'm basically looking for people who are looking to make an income after corporate. I am a profitable niche strategist. I help coaches and consultants create a profitable consultancy with a minimal viable strategy that helps them attract clients quickly, especially when they are starting out. I want to just go over how I help them. So I have a 5-step framework. We work together for 5 weeks, and we tackle one framework each week. So week 1, we tackle income clarity. So how much do you want to earn in your consultancy? Most of the time, people tell me they want to earn the same income that they were earning in their job, so equal or exceeding. We work. That's our goal. So we want to discuss that. What kind of value are you giving in exchange for that income? Let's say you want to earn $5,000. How we work with a minimal clientele because we work with quality rather than quantity. The reason is when you're starting out, you don't have resources, time, and energy for volume clients. So you'd rather have fewer clients, quality paying you premium, rather than a large quantity of clients who you can't service or worse, can't even market to. So with those few clients, we ask ourselves, how much are we charging? If we are charging them 1,000 per client, so that we can make 5,000 a month as an example, how much value are we giving in return? So for that $1,000 that we are charging, how much is it saving or making the client? Is it saving them time? Is it saving them money? Is it profiting them? Is it giving them kind of peace of mind that if they didn't have, it would cost them this amount of money? Basically, we explicitly communicate value. That's week 1 with income clarity. Then week 2, we decide on the segment of the market that can pay that 1,000. We decide on the niche segmentation. So we decide on who values your offer, who values your service, who values your solution. Okay, it can be good for everyone, but that doesn't mean everyone values it. Like the example I use with all my clients is weight loss. Everybody needs to lose weight. Like you said me here, I need to lose weight too, but it's not a priority for me. It's not something that I value so much right now that I would budget for it. But for example, if you are a weight loss coach for people who have had diabetes and have to lose weight quickly because it is something that is health, it's a life and death situation, then it becomes something that they really value. Or if, for example, you are a fitness coach who helps people run marathons, then you're targeting people who have probably run 10 kilometers and are looking to improve to run 21 kilometers. So they've already put their skin in the game. This is something they value. This is something they've already trained for. So you'd rather that than somebody who sits on the couch. So you're not for everyone. Not everyone will value your solution even though they need it. So when you work with me, we're not going to discuss for everyone. Everyone needs it. We're going to discuss specifically who values your solution, who needs it urgently. Okay, so going back to the diabetes example, if, for example, I am diagnosed with diabetes, God forbid, and they tell me I need to lose weight in the next 6 months or else, that it means it's urgent. Who are your diabetes patients? And then number 3, who can afford you? So if you're charging 1,000, you know for sure not everybody has such an amount of money to pay a consultant or a coach. We need to specify who in the market can afford what you're offering. And then the third thing, we have what we call the anchor offer. We create one anchor offer that you're known for. So a lot of times when consultants start out, they like mimic their CV or what they were doing in their job, and they list a whole menu of services, and they list a whole menu of services and overwhelm the client or even confuse the client. So like, for example, I have a client who was a HR generalist and she was offering everything: interviewing, enrolling, payroll, performance review. she was qualified for that, but the market didn't need that. So even when we were creating her website, she was listing everything that she was doing and hoping everyone will read it like a brochure. Newsflash, sorry to tell you, but nobody reads your whole website, nobody reads your whole brochure, especially if it is not specific to them, if it is not something that affects them entirely, if it is not a pain that is urgent for them. They want to know what is in it for me right now. So your anchor offer is what you start with. This is what you'll be known for. This is what your brand is. So from the HR generalist, we turn her into a salary negotiation expert for women in STEM, because the problem was women in STEM are paid much less than a male counterparts all over the world. And it is something that is a real pain, and it's something that they want to solve, and it is something that they can afford. So one anchor offer. And then the last thing we discuss, or the second last thing, the fourth thing we discuss, a lead magnet, client attraction strategy. How are you going to bring clients to your world? How are clients going to be, number one, aware of your existence? Number two, trust that you are the expert that you say you are. And number three, convert into sales, buy from you. We use a lead magnet. Lead magnet is a free thing that you give someone. It's not free and not valuable. It's a valuable that gives them a taste of your work, that makes them aware that you exist. It can be anything: a comparison chart, a quiz, a video, a webinar, a free session, a complimentary session. But the basic or the idea is to ensure that they see that whatever they are buying is real. Because when you're selling a consultancy or coaching, it's not something someone can touch or feel. So like when I'm doing this video and you see me talking and I'm freely talking about something that I'm passionate about, it will make you think, it will make you understand that I know what I am talking about. So this can be a freebie. So we create a lead magnet to attract people to your world. So for example, I have a client who is a software developer, and what she does is she creates a minimal app, then shows you, like for example, if you have a lawnmower business and you want more people to use the app to book sessions with you, she'll create a web link where you can see how the app will work, so that now it gives you an idea of how the solution is valuable to you. I have my HR generalist, who is now a salary negotiator for women in STEM, has a webinar. So a monthly webinar where she attracts women in STEM and gives them ideas on how they can negotiate better for salaries. It can be I love quizzes. Actually, quizzes convert the best, but it has to be, these questions have to lead this person specifically to the answer that this person is. I know they exist. It's someone I follow, someone I trust their content, and then it is whatever they are saying really affects me specifically. It is a pain that I am going through that is urgent, that I am willing to solve. And number three, it's something that will now convert them into clients. And then the last step now is the sales strategy. What are you going to say in the call? For example, if you have a 15-minute call or a 10-minute sales strategy call, to ensure that this person signs up. Okay, so those are the 5 things. I've gone over by 3 minutes, but those are the 5 steps that we do in our client attraction program that I do for new or coaches or consultants who are starting out, or coaches and consultants who don't have predictable income. So they probably have clients here and there, but they don't have a predictable income, in terms of they can predict that this month I'm going to get this number of clients, and then I'm going to get this amount of money. Yeah, so I don't want to go over 10 minutes. My name is Fanny Shamala. I'm going to put a link to my socials here. If you want to reach out, please do. If you have any comments, I want to know what you want to have to say about my framework. I hope to talk to you soon.